Cranford Hospice shop has received everything from false teeth to ammunition, but sometimes donations are more special.
The uniforms arrived 10 days to 2 weeks just before Christmas, and it was in the process of bringing it out of the bag that we realised that the medals and the bars were still attached. My instant reaction was no, this must have been a mistake. There's actually a name sewn into the back of the uniform. Tried for the balance of the year to try and find the home for them and who owned them. Didn't have any luck. I actually sent an email to the Navy Museum just with a photo of the medals and a photograph of the name. Just said, look, please, do you have any way of tracking down the family, because this must have been a mistake.
With the information Kim supplied, the National Museum of the Royal New Zealand Navy were able to begin the process of tracking down the family.
They tracked down his next of kin, Walter's next of kin, which was my uncle, and he in turn got in touch with my father, who got in touch with me, and it was great. It was because it was a mix-up. It wasn't an intentional donation of the medals, and they're going to find their way home. I donated the uniforms because I had a number of boxes of Walter's clothing. I realised I wasn't going to have any practical use for these old naval uniforms, but they're beautiful, too beautiful to sit in a box for the rest of their lives, so I thought maybe someone else might have some use for them.
The 7 medals from World War II have finally found a home.
They'll go into my collection. I've got a little bit of a plan to put some sort of decorative wall display together.
The medals belonging to Commander Walter John Willis included the New Zealand War Service Medal.
I remember my grandfather fondly. He was in the Pacific region, and I think one of his ships was sunk. He loved the Navy. The Navy was really his life.
Thanks to Kim grasping the importance of the medals, a good outcome was achieved.
It's wonderful that Kim had the presence of mind and the know-how to get in touch with the Defence Force and track down the owners.
The nature of donations means reconnecting valuable items isn't always easy.
Yes, we can get some pretty special things, and we have no way of knowing how to contact in a lot of cases, so I'm really pleased this one's turned out this way. So please just check your boxes and check your bags before you hand it over to us. Cranford Hospice certainly is in great need of the donations, the fundraising, so I really thank Thomas and his family for bringing it to us.
Astrid Austin, Hawke's Bay App.